Hello and welcome to what's probably the most beautiful mangrove forest in Central America. I'm currently on the island of Ometepe in Nicaragua. Now the reason this mangrove forest is so special is because it's firstly on an island and secondly in between two massive volcanoes. One of which you can see behind me now, and the other one is just in front of me over there. Now this is really important because it creates a perfect sanctuary for all sorts of wildlife. Birds, fish, mammals, reptiles, you have things like caimans. Pretty much everything you could think of being in Central America is in this mangrove forest. It's a perfect sanctuary, being away from humans, away from civilization, gives them a place to relax and give birth to their young away from danger. Now what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be kayaking around this entire mangrove forest and showing you guys exactly how beautiful this place is. Right, let's get kayaking. I mean, I haven't been out here long, but I've already seen some very big fish in the water. I will go for a swim at some point, but it is a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm sure it'll be fine. I know there are some dangerous things in here, including sharks and caimans. So, you know, minor things, obviously. That's not going to stop me swimming. Beautiful. A whole bunch of parakeets just flew over me. So cool. I mean, we have them in London. Still cool to see in their natural habitat. Oh, here's one on their own. Okay, I thought I just saw a caiman, but I think I'm just tripping. It's really hard to tell because they're obviously super well camouflaged, and like, look what I'm looking at right now. It's impossible. They blend in perfectly. Just green everywhere. Tell me if you see one. So I've just seen something pretty unexpected. Last thing you would expect to see in a mangrove forest, a horse. Can you see that? It's just a horse just chilling in the mangroves. Probably gets a good amount of water there, so don't blame the guy. Also, there's like absolutely loads of birds here. Maybe this is their like nursery place where they raise their eggs. Look how beautiful that volcano is. Amazing. So I've just realised this tree in front of me is full of bird nests. So you might not be able to see it at first, but if you zoom in, you've got one bird's nest, two birds' nest, three birds' nest. There's about 20 birds' nests in that tree, along with this one, and probably this one as well. This must be quite a good place for them to you know, hatch young. It's away from humans, it's probably quite safe. I mean, being up in the trees, pretty much perfect for them. So you can see why they like to hang out here. Damn, I wish I lived in a tree here. So there's absolutely loads of birds here, look at this. So this must be a good breeding ground for these ducks. Seeing there's, you know, I can't even count how many there is. Close to 100 right here. And look at the other side over here as well. Now the reason this is such a good sort of sanctuary for these guys is because of the distance away from humans. It creates a much safer atmosphere, especially for raising, you know, young, hatching eggs. And they get a beautiful view as well. Now I'm going to be very cautious about getting too close to these animals because, as I say, this is a sanctuary for them. The reason they breed here and they live here is because it's away from humans, so I don't want to invade their house, just like how I don't want them invading mine. So I am keeping a good distance away from these guys, but I'm definitely getting close enough so I can get a good look at them. So I believe that's a white heron. I think that's one of the easier ones to identify, but I still might be wrong. mean, just look how beautiful this is. We've got the mountain in the background. Amazing. So you might not be able to see it, but these trees here, I don't know if you can see the orange on them. You see that they're orange? Oh yeah, you can see that orange up here. Now that orange you can see, they're actually flowers. Now this month alone, these flowers will fall and they will land in the water. That's why you can see all of these little orange flowers around me here. And they're actually all around this mangrove forest. So I'm very lucky I'm here at this time, which means I can see these fall from the trees about every 10 seconds. It's very hard to catch on camera because they're small, but you might have heard an occasional slap in the water. That is these flowers falling from the trees. I'll try and see if I can get one on camera for you. But yeah, there's orange all along the edges of the water. It creates a beautiful contrast actually. That green to orange is amazing. I mean, just look how green this place is. So I just heard a whole bunch of howler monkeys. New mission, find the howler monkeys. They were like, I don't know, the sound distorts, so I don't know how far away they are, but they were definitely coming from that direction. So I'm gonna head over there. I see the howler monkeys. Oh, that is a big monkey. Look, I'll turn the camera around so you can see. He just did a really loud howl. Hopefully he does it again. How beautiful is he? There are about 5 howler monkeys in that tree, just up there. I'm gonna hang around here for a bit and hopefully we can hear them howl. I'm also gonna try and get a better angle. I'm gonna be hesitant on getting too close though. I don't wanna, you know, invade their privacy. This is like their true natural habitat though, which is amazing to see. You know, as a biologist, this is just so beautiful. They are directly above me. Look at this. How beautiful is he? So there's these 2 trees in front of me that have about 5 howler monkeys in. And then there's also this tree behind me, which I just saw a few babies running through, so I'm going to see if I can try to show you guys the babies. They're a bit smaller, so they're a bit harder to see. I think I see one hanging upside down, which is funny. I'll see if I can show you. Can you see him there? He's just hanging upside down from that branch. He's got like a yellow sort of belly. Cutie. Oh, hang on, this howler monkey just in front of me here. It's obviously a mum with her child. I can see a little baby in her arms. Oh, there's a baby up there. Oh, let me see if I can show you. Can you see that? So they're making little chirping noises at the moment. I don't know if that's because they're being a little bit hesitant because I'm nearby. Like, I'm the only person here. I haven't seen anybody apart from the local fishers. So, yeah, amazing. They're probably not used to seeing people. I won't hang around here too much longer, but they don't seem too bothered, to be honest. I was kind of hoping they'd do a howl, but I'll leave them in peace in a moment. Okay, let's say bye to the monkeys. Bye, monkeys. We've got another fallen tree there. It's all opened up a little bit. It's more like swampy now, which is beautiful. Oh man, I just love these trees. I think they're so cool. Like how they have a sort of like thick at the bottom, but then just turn into a normal tree. You see what I mean? Like it's sort of like a It looks like a tree on an island, but that's just actually its root system. Well, I guess that's what mangroves are, right? But there's loads of them. It just feels like such a magical place. So many birds everywhere. Right, I'm going to head back to the open water so that we can see the sunset. I've got about a 25-minute kayak, I'd assume. So yeah, let's get going. So these are the flowers I was talking to you about, the ones that are falling from the trees. There's absolutely thousands of them in the water. Look how cool these are. So this is obviously the reproductive parts, the style, I think, of the stamens. And this is the flower. Beautiful, and it obviously holds the seed as well. I'm going to keep that. Man, this place is so beautiful. It actually makes me sad that I have to leave. I mean, this view that I have right now is just incredible. Incredible. I'll show you what I'm looking at. It just looks like it's from a Disney movie. It doesn't even look real. So what I'm about to do is head that way into the open water, and there we'll be able to see a pretty good sunset hopefully, and also the bigger volcano, which the sun should be setting behind, which will be awesome. But I'm just going to chill here for a moment and take in that view, and then I'll head over there when the sun actually starts to set. I've also got a heron giving me a nice little look over there. Hey buddy. He's just interested. I mean, look at that. Owen boy, Owen boy, Owen boy, Owen boy. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Owen boy, Owen boy. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, oh, buddies. Whee. So I don't know if my microphone picked it up, but there was a really loud howler monkey howl. Hopefully you heard that. So many birds. Look, you can see the moon. Moon man. Just a bunch of seagulls hanging out on a tree. This is their hangout spot. This is a seagull equivalent of a pub right here. Let's do rounds, boys. So we're at the sunset spot. I've got the big volcano in front of me. Take a look at this. So we've got the sun over there, and then boom, massive volcano. Now I believe this mountain is called Mount Fuego, I believe, and that's because it's still active, and fuego means fire in Spanish. That might be completely wrong, but I guess you let me know if I messed that up. There's also a tree over there with loads of white birds in it. Let me show you. It's a secondary pub. We had the duck pub, no, seagull pub, and now the dove pub? Or maybe these guys are seagulls. Or maybe they're both seagulls. I don't know. Maybe they're just birds. You think I should know this being a biologist, but yeah, my bird knowledge is severely lacking. So we got volcano number 1, volcano number 2. Sweet, so I'm going to chill here for the next half an hour. I'm going to watch the sun go down, yeah, and just soak in the views. There's always like a little bit of smoke coming out of this volcano. Sorry, not smoke, like a cloud. But there's always a cloud up there. It makes me think it's smoke. But yeah, I don't really know what's up there. Let me know if you know what's going on there. But there's always a cloud at the top of that. It kind of looks like a little mushroom head, actually. So that went from really good to like almost life-threatening in about 1 minute. 1 minute I was chilling watching the sunset. Next thing I know, I dropped my phone in, jumped in to try and get it, couldn't get it, phone's gone. Fuck. And then, obviously I'm swimming around, my kayak starts drifting away, I don't pay much attention to it. And then when I give up looking for my phone, I get up to swim to my kayak, and the wind had blown it like 100 meters and it was still blowing it. And I almost drowned. I almost couldn't catch up to my kayak. I swam so hard. I was all the way over there by those trees. I must have swum about 300 meters, maybe more, against the current. And now I don't have an oar, a paddle thing, because I dropped it and it sunk. No phone, no paddle, I'm out at sea, and where I need to go is about half a mile that way. Fuck, I literally don't know what to do. I'm fucked, I'm actually so fucked.